There we go. Got it. Okay. Go ahead. Do your worst. Okay, 15. Uh-oh. Okay, that's 18 versus 20. Do you have a card, or does anybody I don't think anybody has a supporter card, do they?
No, unfortunately.
Okay.
Wait, why is it versus 20?
The target number is dodge or dexterity.
So his is 20.
His dodge is a 20.
Wow.
Okay.
Damn.
This is a level 7 character. You guys are around level 5. And he's marked. Being a marked character in this game means that he is very, very high level. So, as of right now, you're missing. Would you like to throw a... you're going to hate me. Oh, you're going to hate me. Would you like to throw a possibility at it?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay, you've
I'd like to throw a possibility.
Right now, you've only got 2 available.
I'll make it count.
Okay, you want me to reduce your possibilities myself, or do you want to do it?
Does it allow me to do it on here?
Yes, but you you actually have to change it on your sheet.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I can reduce it.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
And go ahead and hit possibility in the chat bar or chat window. Okay, now that's a minimum of 10. Okay.
That's better than nothing.
So that 15 versus an 18 toughness, that is 1 shock, but it is a standard success. So let's see what a standard success does for an ice burst. Okay. Caster conjures an intense spray of supercooled water directed at a target. When hit, the target takes 14 damage. In this case, he's only going to take 1 shock. And it's 15 damage because you have a specific casting. What is it? No active effects, so be mind. Oh, okay. Your elemental magic tradition gives you a +1 bonus to damage, so that's a 15 damage instead of a 14. But damage 15 versus 18 toughness only allows you 1 shock on that guy. Okay,
that's
so
fair.
if he is standing on a solid surface once per turn as a simple action, the target may. Okay. When hit, the target takes 14 damage and becomes immobilized. Okay.
Yep.
So. That's what I forgot to look up. What does it take for him to break free? As a simple action, the target may make a strength test to break the ice and move normally. Okay. His round is already up, so he has to wait until the coming round, his coming turn. Let's see. I gotta scroll in so that I can see these because they're so small. Okay. What is that? Blind, unconscious, prone, dead, waiting, dark, dim, restrained. Restrained works. So we'll mark him as restrained. Okay. And wow, did they make those smaller? Okay, so you successfully cast that at him. I will give him 1 shock. Oh, sheet's already open, duh.
Better than nothing, at least.
Actually, hang on a second. Do I? Can I? Let me see.
Should you?
Should I? Is injured by an attack. He may make a... no reason to do that. No reason. Oh, it's just a reality skill test? Oh, okay. So, let's roll reality.
Oh, man. It's supposed to rain tomorrow.
Well, yeah. Okay.
And I gotta drive to Tyler.
Are you whining? Okay, so let's see.
Oh,
he goes back to 0 on that, but this guy... Oh, wait a minute. Where am I at? No, I'm on the right spot. Oh, there we go. So this shock troop... Huh?
Did he seriously spend one possibility to absorb one shock?
No. He did
Oh.
not spend a possibility at all. Okay.
The
He's
reality
got
test.
he's got 5 possibilities. He made a reality test. The let me get over here to abilities because it's easier to read these in the proper way. All right. The ability is minions. Some villains surround themselves with lackeys, minions, and toadies for a reason. While such lapdogs can occasionally prove efficient or even dangerous, their real use is as a sort of living shield for their masters. This is most appropriate in pulp-style realms such as the Nile Empire, but even Tharkoldu sometimes keep thralls around as human shields. When a villain with this ability is injured by an attack, he may make a simple reality skill test. If successful, the attack is somehow transferred to a nearby lackey instead. If there are no minions nearby, GM's call, the ability has no effect. So the insidious Wuhan has transferred his damage to this guy. Even though it was only 1 point. I just mainly wanted to show off. So,
Okay.
Hell of a roll, I will say.
yeah, that was a really good roll. I wish I could have used it somewhere else.
But is he still immobilized, or did that also transfer?
He
to the
is
doctors?
immobilized. He is
Okay,
immobilized.
so it's just the damage. Okay.
It's just the damage, not any
Tor-
special effects.
If you didn't say anything, you shouldn't say it either.
I'm going to be fair. I'm going to be completely fair.
Okay.
So, have I ever not been fair? Okay, so that was Artorius. Now, Chris, what are you doing?
Well, following through with the plan and
So you're going to try and run over to Wuhan and steal his tablets?
Yep. 6. Can I make a grab now?
You can attempt to. I will even give you a bonus of 2 to your unarmed combat attack to grab the tablets.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Unarmed combat.
I'm going.
Difficulty what?
Huh?
Difficulty what?
The difficulty will be his dodge or dex. Do it like you're doing a regular unarmed combat attack.
Yeah, target him.
Yeah, don't forget to target him. He is restrained, but hang on. Let me double check and make sure about restrained. Okay.
Shatter his armor if you have to.
Inspiration.
He's frozen. He won't feel a thing.
No, of course it's not going to be there. That would be like making sense. Soaking, defeat, contradictions, grappling. Okay, restrained. The target is flat-footed and can't move. On their turn, they can attempt to break free with a strength test. Core 123. Let me make sure that that's not all that there is to it. Flat-footed. The character can change his situation somehow. He's very vulnerable. Okay, hang on just a second. Let me add very vulnerable. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's probably not going to help you. Well, actually, with an unarmed combat attack, it might. So, go ahead and make your unarmed combat attack at a bonus of 2.
Okay.
And you already have him targeted.
So, bonuses. What should I put down for the description?
Ice. What was the name of it? Ice something.
Ice burst.
Ice burst.
Okay.
And then put a +2 in the effect.
Okay. And roll.
Okay, 16. That's not too bad. That is a good success versus 15. Action total of 20. You grab the tablets.
Run!
You have
Run,
the tablets.
Chris, run!
But how much further can you go? I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So that's it right there. You yoink. You tuck them under an arm and I've never played football before.
Uh,
Good idea. Good idea. So,
I don't go to college for nothing.
eh.
Better than beer pong.
Okay, your accent. Okay, Reality Surge was played by whom?
That was me.
That was you. Actions and world laws are in effect for him as if he were in a mixed zone. Right now, it's a Nile pure zone. Actually, it's a dominant zone, but character. This only affects the character and any items he's using. Okay, so that was very nicely done. Good idea. So, Chris, you're on your way there. By golly, I think that ends the round. Let me make sure I don't have any outstanding gray check marks.
I've only gone, well, I only gone once and failed to find the keys for the way to start the car.
Yes, we're getting ready to go to round 2 right now.
Gotcha.
Now, Peaches, you have a Seize Initiative. We have to go to a new card. Okay, Seize Initiative says play at the beginning of the round to keep the current drama card for another round, or flip a new one after the card this round has been revealed.
Oh, flip it. I don't want to have another critical problem.
or setback.
Or, yeah.
Okay, so new, here we go. Okay, come on, you can do it. Flip it over.
You can do it.
All right, you flashy guys, you.
I'm being flashed by shock troopers?
Yeah, everybody is. Okay,
Project Chakana.
okay, round 2. Round 2, fight. Okay, so backs to the wall.
Well, this is not going to work well for me.
On this round, let me get over to the combat town so I can see the card full size. On
Goodness gracious.
this round, bonus dice results of Lazy 8's result do not add extra bonus dice of damage for villains. Ooh, that means you can only get a maximum of 5 damage this turn.
For villains.
For villains. Hey, that could actually turn in your favor. So that's good.
Do we really want confusion right now?
Well,
Well,
yeah,
what is confusion do
exactly. Heroes would be confused. Now, let me read that. Each member on the side affected by confusion cannot use their pool cards. Oh, that's right. You guys have got to put cards in your pool. Everybody gets to put a card in their pool, please.
Okay. Put that one in there.
But still gain them and play to their pool as normal. So you guys get to. Nobody did a defender trick last turn. The approved actions are intimidate and trick for this round. But the villains still get to go first. Now, Ginger, you have an opportunity to play a different card. Okay.
Yeah. But what are my choices again with this? Keep the current card or flip a new one.
Right.
Do you want to go back to the other? Anybody?
So wait.
What's that?
You can either
Did you-
keep the new card here, or you can go back and keep the old card. Is this card worse than the old card? Because the villains are still going first. But in this particular instance, you guys would not be able to play cards from your pools.
Otherwise we get a setback, don't we?
Yeah. I think setbacks are worse right now.
Yeah. In this
Okay.
situation, I would
All
agree.
right. I will not play the card then.
Okay. All right. Then here we go. All right. Again, this might take a few minutes. Let's see.
10 hours later.
Okay.
It's
So let's see.
actually Wow, it's pretty late already.
Yeah, it is. We've got a half an hour. I think that we can get down to you guys' actions by the end of that half hour. Now, I got to figure out something. You know what? I'm going to make an overall roll from Captain Achmedi to see how well he did training-wise. Oh, so let's see. His leadership is not terribly great. Charisma. Let's see what his charisma does. Target number is 12. So, challenging. Walking. He's not running, at least not yet. Let's see if the shock troopers are going to act or if they're just going to mill about a little bit. Okay, so, oh, jeez. The shock troopers are just milling about a little bit. Okay, so here's how this is going to work. I'm going to go through the shock troopers and check them one at a time because they're still not sure what's going on. The Gray Samurai, number 2, gets to come in. He goes up and over the shock trooper a little bit, so he goes up to 10 feet. Okay, and that is him. Ooh, 38.
Oh.
And it's
Holy
still
crap!
action total of 20 versus a target number of 10 melee weapon. 2 shock. Okay, now he gets 2 bonus dice because he scored 10 points over. So let's see. That 5 and 5.
Ooh. Ooh.
Okay, now this
Holy crap!
guy does not count as a villain. Okay, so yonder guy here is gone. And this Jacqueline just squishies. Okay. Oh.
Just in pieces.
Not the poor little Jacqueline.
So Jacqueline is faithful in the Catacalli's religion. So
Every dollar you donate, we can save a Jacqueline from slavery. In the arms of sorry.
Oh, wow.
I couldn't help myself.
Gray Samurai over here is going to try and run over this shock troop. So so that would be a vehicle thing. How would I do this? He only really needs to make one roll if that's the case. It's considered a land vehicle, so land vehicle targets dodge or dexterity. It allows for it. Roll it. Let's see how it goes. 2. He missed.
Ooh.
Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so this one goes through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and manages. How was his roll? Was a 3 versus a 9. Oof. Oh, okay. Keep turning. Just keep turning. Just keep turning. So here's what I need to do. I need to make a basic dex check versus a 10 to see. Okay, so he manages to recover himself. Captain Achmedi is going to blow his whistle, and he is going to head over towards Wuhan.
Oh, this is not putting well for me.
And he is going to try and shoot the ice.
Oh. Well, it was nice knowing y'all.
Wait, no, he's shooting the ice.
The ice around the feet of his guy who has not had an opportunity to break loose yet. Let's see. Mauser C9.
Miss.
Well, actually, to be honest with you, it is a prone target. Let me look up prone real quick to see what kind of bonus or penalty.
Do it.
Its range is probably a penalty.
I don't know. There is no prone. Okay, I'm going to say it's a target number of 8 to do this, because he is, after all, a colonel or a captain. So he's not firing blind. Okay, he manages to break the ice loose from Wuhan's feet, which means Wuhan is neither restrained nor vulnerable, but he is stymied for the rest of this round. The reason that he is stymied is because his loyal officer, who is not so loyal, just shot at his feet to break the ice. Gold Samurai. Oh, that's perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I don't want to go the rest of that. Okay, you're gonna love this. Okay, target Wuhan. Come on. Okay, where's the flechette pistol? Okay, let's see. Cannot do a short burst. Is not trying to do a multi-target penalty. Cannot do an all-out attack with a firearm. Did not take a round to aim. Is not blind firing. So no bonuses, no penalties. No blades, no bows. Oh, wait a minute. There is one penalty. Multi-action. Because he's still got to control the sled. So, target dodge or dexterity. Ooh, 10. Okay, 14.
And 4.
Ooh, that's a failure. Here's the good news. He's got possibilities. So, okay, come on.
Am I at least trying to peer out the windows and see what's going on?
Oh, you see all kinds of stuff going on. You'll look up every so often and you're like, well, who's on whose side?
It's important because he's spending a possibility and it's not to soak damage. I have perk negate.
Do you want to negate the samurai who is shooting on the big bad enemy?
No. Sorry, I thought it was Wuhan shooting on Andon. The ice.
Nope. Damage is reduced to 11 instead of... Okay, but he missed anyway. Okay. The gold samurai has missed. Wuhan. Oh, you guys are really going to hate me. Wuhan disappears.
What would we do on our...
What?
Does he still have the tablets?
No, he doesn't have the tablets.
Nope. Chris got the tablets. But Wuhan just like disappears behind the tent over here, but you guys don't see him run behind the tent. He just literally disappears in front of your eyes. For those of you who are wondering, it's an ability called Master Criminal.
Holy crap.
But
Wow.
Artorius, you're looking, and as you see Wuhan take exit stage right, quite literally, Ahmedi's eyes try to follow him and end up in wide-eyed surprise as he is unable to do so. So Wuhan is gone. I'm not even going to leave him on the board. He's gone. So you guys, do you have a plan for what it is that you want to do?
I'm still running.
Okay.
I'm all about the car.
I'm going to make my way into the tent to see if I can get that last tablet.
Okay. This guy is facing the opposite direction, watching what's going on with Wuhan and watching after Chris, because Chris ran up, grabbed the tablets from Wuhan, and split. Okay?
He's skedaddled.
That was a nice roll, by the way. So this guy's not paying attention, but he is standing. You'll have to go around him to get into the tent. Okay? So let me find out what Rios wants to do real quick, because I think I know how this round needs to go.
So, honestly, I think now that my honor has been avenged, if I happen to, realize that everybody's got their tiles, I should probably make my way to the escape vehicle.
Okay, all right. Well, the escape vehicle, of course, is up here. So, is that all you want to do with you and Andon?
Yes.
Okay. So, you probably, let's see, what's your dex? Your dex is an 8. Move your 8 spaces. It would take either a dexterity test or the next round before you can actually climb into the vehicle. So, Rios, if you want to move you and Andon your 8 spaces to the truck, let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That might be enough, but you would have to give me a dex test for both you and Andon. Chris, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, you could do it too. Just give me a dex test for Chris, Rios, and Andon, and and Artorius. I'm going to deal with you in just a minute. Peaches, please give me a roll of land vehicles versus a 12.
At last, let's see what I can do.
Okay.
And
So
I have
dexterity
this-
check?
Let me just. It's what is the difficulty again?
Okay, the difficulty is 12 for getting the truck started.
Challenging. All right.
Yes. Okay, 13. Success. Okay, Chris, Rios, well, for all of you, the truck starts up. Okay, as you're running towards it. So, Chris, give me a dex test, please, versus a target 10. And it's going to be target 10 for Rios and Andon as well.
Okay. Oh.
You want to try and throw something at that?
Yes, please.
Okay, you want me to reduce it or do you want to?
I'll reduce it.
Okay, you reduce it. Okay, that's a good success. So, you get into the truck. Okay.
I'm going to. I go to the front there, toss the plates in, turn around, and gonna start heading back for Artorius.
Oh! Well, okay.
And also our stuff.
Same dex test, though. No, you already succeeded. You're good to go.
Yep.
So, what am I doing? Let's do that. And then get you all turned around and off the truck. So you throw the plates in and you immediately turn around and you're right there.
So close the door.
The windows were open.
Yeah.
The windows were open.
Yeah. Keep them safe, and I go back.
And of course, well, actually, the truck is kind of, well, hang on. You're going to go there, okay? The truck is going to go, come on, move down there. There, oh, nope, too far. Okay, and of course, Peaches is right here. When I click on the truck, you're going to go under the truck, so I'm trying to keep you out of that for right now. Chris, once you have thrown the... oh, of course. Okay, can I make that a minus, like a -5? Let's see if this works. No, of course it didn't work. You know what? Let me put this at 0. Okay. I'm going to put you down one more square, and I'm going to put your elevation at 1. Okay. And then I'm going to put Peach's elevation at 1. Everybody can put your freaking elevation at 1. How's that? Okay, that's supposed to be up there. Come on, up there. One more. There we go. Does that help? Nope, it didn't help. I can't wait until the vehicle sheets are done. I really can't. Because you'll be able to actually do something with those vehicle sheets. Okay, now wait a minute. Peaches, why didn't you go to +1? Tab, thank you. Now can you? Ha-ha! I gotcha. Okay.
+1 for what?
+1 foot. Okay. In the game, the truck is at 0. If I put you at +1 foot in elevation, it allows you to stay on top of the truck.
Ah,
Okay. So real pain in the butt. So let's see.
It's a miracle. It's on water.
Yes. So I'm going to put everybody at come on. Hello, +1. Okay, and then Rios or Andon. Sorry, +1. Okay, so there you go. Perfect. Now, Rios, if you want to go and climb inside the back of the truck, or even into the cab of the truck, which I don't think you have enough movement for, give me a dex check for each of you and Andon.
All right, just base dexterity.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you guys that athletics skill sometime this coming week. It is on my list, and then I'll start having you guys roll athletics for stuff like this.
All right, so standard difficulty.
Standard difficulty.
Okay.
Okay, 17. That's got it for Rios. What about Andon?
All right.
Oh yeah, it's got it for Andon also. Okay, so if you want, go ahead and put your tokens in the back of the truck or in the front or whatever. You notice Peaches is facing front and has the truck started, and the tiles are in the front right side. Okay, so that's the two of you. I'll let you take care of your movement. Artorius.
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to roll stealth first off.
Okay.
With a target number of 6.
Okay.
No.
Okay, you got it. It's a standard success. So you make it into the tent over here. The door is actually right where this shock trooper is standing, okay, or the front area. When you get into the tent, and I did not make up a character for this, but when you get into the tent, you see a 6'2", balding, fat, hairless eunuch standing in front of you. And there's actually like a doctor's table between you and him, and he's sharpening some knives.
Sounds and looks like he's really trustworthy. No.
Do I happen to glance the tablet while looking at him?
Actually, here's what we're going to do. We will start with you next week, okay, or the next time we play if there's not a next week. So here's what I'm going to do. You, Artorius, are about to go into your very first dramatic skill resolution, which the others cannot help you with because you're inside a tent. They have no idea what's going on.
Oh dear.
I'm going to be coming up pretty soon. So
You're going to be coming up pretty soon. Ahmedi does watch you run into the tent, and you saw him starting to move toward you when you went inside. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to build that guy, and I'm going to have you do a dramatic skill resolution real quick for trying to get the tablet, and we'll discuss how that works next week. Okay.
Okay.
Both and Artorius and Chris in the tent, or just Artorius?
No, Chris.
Just Artorius.
Chris is right here. Okay. So, but Chris has a pretty decent running speed, but to kind of bank like that and get into the tent, it's gonna be kind of tough. Anyway, Chris, you do watch as Ahmedi. Now wait a minute. Hold on. Are you paying more attention to what's going on here, or are you paying more attention to what's going on with your friend getting into the tent over here?
I've just fully turned around, so I'm paying attention to over here.
Okay.
There, yeah.
You as you watch Artorius rounding this guy right here and going into the tent, you see Captain Ahmedi here starts to move towards the front entrance. Okay, think about that for next week.
Is that about right?
The truck is started. 4 tablets are inside, and Peaches is waiting for you all to join her in the getaway. Remington is inside the tent. Troopers, Jacqueline, and Flying Samurai are in the middle of an all-out brawl. Rios and Andon adding to the mayhem. I'm running back for Artorius and my stuff. Plates have been picked. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Back to the game. Okay, so a couple of things that I need to remember is that Captain Achmedi here, it has started moving for the tent here when he saw Artorius sneak in there. He does not know that Chris is kind of, running up behind him more or less. So sing the song with me. I'm running up on ya, I ain't gonna warn ya. Anyway, that's an old song. So we're getting ready to go to round 3. Okay, I really need to kind of wait for Ginger to get in here to determine whether she is going to want to.
Think of the devil.
And devil in a blue dress, blue dress, blue dress. Hi, Ginger.
Hey, no comment on what color I'm actually wearing.
But you know that song, right?
Oh, definitely.
Okay. So we were just running through some of last week's things, but I needed to wait for you to come on for a few reasons. One, when we get ready to go to round 3 here, and we're just about to flip over the card to go to round 3, I need to know whether you are going to want that card or the next card, or keep this card. I mean, I keep forgetting how that stupid thing works. Anyway, another thing that we have to deal with is a reminder on these cards. These 2 cards are in play. Survival of the fittest, and I can't remember who put this down. I think it was you, Ginger. All allies ignore wound penalties when making skill or attribute totals for the remainder of the battle. Now, the battle is going to end at the end of the scene, so that card will not be available for the next scene, even if it is kind of a battle scene. But it just goes to the end of the battle. The one that you're getting ready to go into is a different one, and believe me, it's way different. And then there's Reality Surge. I think that was Artorius?
Yeah, that was Artorius.
Yes, that was.
Okay, when played, the character's axioms and world laws are in effect for him as if he were in a mixed zone for the remainder of the scene. This only affects the character and any items he's using. So, your axioms may be lower than those for the living land in some respects, but not in most. So you're still going to suffer the same issue as the others if you get a disconnect of any kind. Okay?
Yeah. Gotcha.
All right. So those 2 are there, and believe me, I will move guys as necessary to go through the round. Let's just hope that since it's a dramatic round still, you guys actually go first this coming round and are not confused. Okay. So we're getting ready to start round 3. And if we need to, I believe that we can keep this card. Let me get to. No, I'm in the right spot. I've got to get down to the bottom of the list. Let's see. Seize initiative. Play at the beginning of the round to keep the current drama card for another round, or flip a new one after the card for this round is revealed. So that's why I wanted you here, Peaches, to make sure whether we could or couldn't. Okay. So I'm going to flip the new one. And of course it's going to take a minute and a half because it's got to run through everything on here. I did not realize, I did not know it was going to actually do that. Okay, the name of the card is Into the Air. And I'm
Cool
going
picture
to...
on the card.
Huh?
I like the picture on the card. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is pretty neat. Okay, any test of air vehicles is favored this round. I don't think you guys have to worry about that because there's no air vehicles. Okay, dramatic situation. Villains go first. Unless you want to seize initiative, and heroes are fatigued.
Oh boy.
Ginger, do you want to use that card?
Oh, you did read the second part of it, right?
The second part.
Any vehicle must succeed at a challenging test or suffer 20 plus 1 bonus dice
collision
damage.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. So when you start getting the half track rolling, you're going to have to make a challenging test or take a lot of damage.
This round.
If you did it this round.
What?
If you did it this round, you're right.
What is the previous card then?
The previous card, let me go ahead and get that open. Let's see, drama discard. There it is. Okay. I think it was, yeah, Back to the Wall. The name of the card was Back to the Wall. On this round, Lazy 8 results or Infinity results do not add extra bonus dice of damage for villains. The villains had to go first, or got to go first, and the heroes were confused, which means no card play out of pools. And then the cards were Intimidate and Trick, or the approved actions were Intimidate and Trick.
No, let's just keep this one. I'll
okay.
If I have to spend, I will.
If you have to what?
Spend a possibility, I will.
You guys might end up spending a couple. Oh, do you guys see all of the green arrows?
Yes.
Yes, you're welcome. I got those back so that I could figure out where everybody was. Okay. So, Artorius, we are starting off with you. The villain gets to go first.
Oh dear.
So I've got to see something before I get too far. I did develop this guy over the week. I was not expecting, you guys of course screwed up my entire thing. So I've had to make sure that, let's see, let's do a mind test on him versus a target number of 10. If he has a mind or is completely surprised, I think he's completely surprised. So with, huh?
So am I. I'm completely surprised as well.
Well, actually, you know what? Roll a mind test for me.
Well, I meant just... Okay, yeah.
Roll a mind test for me.
That's what I get for saying something.
Well, no, actually, there's a story behind this, and I'll give it to you in just a moment.
No, you're good. Okay, what's the difficulty number?
Just a 10. Standard 10.
Just 10? All right.
Almost the same roll. Okay, so both of you are kind of surprised. Here's how it happened. You managed to scoot past the shock trooper who was guarding the entrance to the tent on the outside without really making him notice. But Ahmedi noticed, and I rolled that last week, and he's coming towards the tent, but you don't know that. You walk in, and what you see is there is kind of a half wall. The tent is kind of bisected, and you're sure that there are rooms behind that bisect. Well, you come in, and you start looking around for the tablet, or the tile. Now you guys have me saying tablet. Anyway, you start looking around for the tile, and then you hear the cloth. What is that heavy duty cloth? Sackcloth, I guess. It kind of brushes aside just loud enough to get your attention, and you find yourself about 6 feet away from. I don't have a really decent picture of this guy, so let me see if I can describe him. He's 6'3" tall. His belly is very large. He's got kind of a warrior belly, but he's also got moobs. His arms are very thick, And when he opens his mouth in shock, you can see his tongue has been cut off.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
That's what surprises me.
Yeah.
Uh,
But he
I
also
just
has...
picture that that the both of you just look at each other and point like the Spider-Man meme.
Actually, the eunuch starts sharpening a couple of knives. He moved aside the heavy cloth, and then he started, kind of brushing his knives against one another to help sharpen them up, help knock off any burrs or anything like that. And then he catches you out of the corner of his eye and snaps his head around, but both of you are kind of agape for a second. Okay? So, you're on even ground, as it were.
At least.
So, he gets to go first.
Okay. Fair enough.
He goes to throw one of the knives that he has at you. His, let's see, how would I do that? That would be missile weapons, which he doesn't have, so it's going to be dexterity instead. So this could be lucky for you. Oh, he didn't target you. Or more to the point, I didn't target you. So now, dexterity. Wow, it didn't automatically choose your dodge or dexterity. Okay.
Oh, really?
Anything else? Not really surprised. Multi-action. All right. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Okay, your dodge is an 8. Okay.
Yep.
So, a knife is strength plus 2. So his strength is 11. So that's 13. What is your toughness?
My toughness?
Yes, your toughness.
9.
Okay, Artorius toughness. How's that?
9.
9? Okay. So, ooh, that's a difference of 5 right there. But he got a good success, which means, let's see, 14. Yeah, okay, he gets to add 1 bonus dice. So, let's see if we can roll that. So, base of 14 damage, 15 damage, minus your toughness of what again? 9?
It's 9.
6, so that's, ooh, 1 wound and 2 shock.
Oof. Oh boy.
Now,
alright.
if you want to try and...
Not 20.
If you want to try and soak that, you can. You've only got 2 possibilities to do it with, though. So...
I'm going to leave it. I'll leave it for now.
Okay. So...
I will take the blade.
Did you already mark those on your sheet?
Yeah, I took 1 wounded and 2 shock.
Okay.
He is my ally, though, so he gets to ignore it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That is correct. Okay, so if you go to hit this guy or put him down, or if you would rather do the dramatic skill resolution that goes with this to kind of deal with him, fight or DSR, that's up to you. But you would add a +1 to your whatever, to your 2 hit.
Right.
Okay.
So do I need to remove the wound and shock, or do I need to leave it?
Leave the wound and shock, and we're going to deal with it as we can, because it's going to translate into the next scene.
Okay. Oh. Okay. All right.
So what would you like to do? Do you want to fight this guy, or do you want to try and dramatic skill resolution your way out of this?
That's a good choice. Do I see the tablet anywhere nearby?
You do not. That's actually part of the dramatic skill resolution.
Okay. I'm going to try to look for the tile.
Okay. Well, you're going to have to deal with him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
But so here's what we're going to do. Okay. This is a 4-part deal, and you can do step A this turn. Okay, but only step A unless you have like a step B or C card. So the step A is this. You need to make a dexterity test. Go ahead and target him.
Okay. Oh.
There you go.
All right, he is targeted.
Yep. Let's see. You should have athletics on your sheet. Oh, that's another thing. I added athletics to all of your sheets.
All right, yeah, I see it.
So you should be able to roll that. If you would prefer to use athletics instead of dexterity, you can.
I mean, it's gonna be it's the same number either way. So yeah, I can use athletics. What's the difficulty number?
The difficulty number is going to be, well, his dexterity.
Oh, so I need to target his dexterity? Okay.
Yep.
All right. There you go.
Now, hold on. Before you roll.
Okay.
If you
Yep.
get a basic success, you do not gain any bonus for starting to search for the tablets. Okay? Now, the first thing that you're trying to do is you're trying to outmaneuver, so I suppose you could do it versus his maneuver. If yes, he has a maneuver of 12. Holy crap. You could actually roll your maneuver against his maneuver if you prefer.